A very lovely viewer sent me this oracle deck recently as a gift. I am gonna try not to mispronounce this. Is it Elke? I'm not sure. Whatever the correct way to pronounce the French here in the title of the oracle deck itself. I have actually was really looking at this deck and kind of wanting to purchase it for myself. So to the viewer who purchased this for me, I'd like to say thank you. And it really means a lot to me. I definitely had this one on my list. So when I get sent a deck by a viewer especially, I like to make sure to do kind of a reveal at the very least, if not a review, so that, you know, the community can share it as well, because I know that that's part of why it gets sent to me. Just because of what the channel hopefully does out there in the world. So I want to share with you guys my first not reveal because I've already opened it, but my first kind of thoughts upon just barely starting to work with the deck. The tuck box is really nice, and let me see, I'm going to say to you, I'll read to you the back. So it translates into She Who Oracle, features 44 magnificent female warriors and women of great compassion and wisdom. After experiencing everything from fear to freedom and hardship to hope, they now share all their powerful life lessons with you. Each card presents someone who will challenge and inspire you in unique ways. This oracle will help you discover layers of forgotten selves and new insights. So it's 44 cards with an 80-page guidebook, published by U.S. Game Systems by Melanie Delon, and I believe that did Arwen Lynch Poe do the artwork or write the guidebook? Okay, Arwen Lynch Poe wrote the guidebook with artwork by Melanie Delon. So the guidebook is, small, but I feel like you get a good amount of information. So you can see there, I'm breaking in these little books. You get at least a couple paragraphs, and it looks like some questions to maybe journal with if you have time, or to, sit with in regards to your own personal path and how to bring the energy of the priestess or warrior woman into your life itself. So guidebook looks nice. It's definitely not throwaway for sure. You guys know I like big guidebooks, but it's definitely one worth reading. Cardstock is kind of, not my fave, but typical. It's not like it's weak cardstock compared to most other decks. The backing, I know some of you will love this backing. It's not my personal favorite, but I do like it, and I think it's nice. It's different. It's nice to have different backings, isn't it? I like the card size a lot, especially for an oracle deck. It's a little bit different than normal, and I think it does give you a different feel in the hands. And for those of you with smaller hands, I have big hands, so these decks aren't a problem for me. But I know for some of you with smaller hands, the kind of more square sized decks can be really difficult, and the larger sized ones can be more difficult, like Blue Angel size. So this is a nice in between. I love that there's no borders. I like that we get the name of the goddess or warrior, priestess, the sacred feminine, and then a title with 3 keywords. So this is She Who Battles, Abnalaka, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Justice, Fierce, Commitment. So I'll show you some of the images. And I really love the artwork. It's definitely a mix of photos, realism, but it's really, I think, beautifully done. Yes, everyone is definitely younger, which is a little sad. But I really do like the artwork. And I think this could work really well as an affirmational deck to work with more in personal journey work, not necessarily as clarification in a reading. I might use this at the end as an affirmation, or personally on my own path for, soul journey work, and maybe I, have the deck on the altar to connect with those aspects of the self, and to, to do some personal spiritual work with as well. So I'm not going to show you every card because you guys know that I like to leave some up kind of to chance for you to experience when the time is right. But I'll stop here. I love this image. Actually, this is Futura. Isn't she beautiful? She's so pretty. Yeah. So this is, you know, kind of what the deck looks like, feels like I said, I don't really see myself using it for clarification. It's more of a personal spiritual work slash affirmational for clients, especially people who come to see me for energy work. I like to pull a card at the end of a session. And I think this serves itself really well and lends itself well to that, which is very exciting. So I'm so grateful to have received this deck. I'm really looking forward to getting to know her better and to giving you all a full review once I get to know her personality. You know, she feels really, on the whole, like very gentle to me, and there's a sense of like holding out a hand. Very Kuan Yin-like, I would say, actually, in her energy. And so I'm looking forward to fleshing that out a little bit more and getting to know a little bit more about her. But this is the Elle key, the She-Who Oracle, and it's, yeah, it's interesting. It's going to take me a little bit to get to know her, I can tell, but I'm very, very excited to work with her. And I did have this deck on my list for a while, so I'm really thankful to the viewer who sent it to me. So much love, many blessings, guys. See you in the next video.